a pretty substantial portion of my day inside editing a vlog and avoiding the little bit of rain that happened all day, which overall makes me feel a little unaccomplished. I want to at least try and do an axle stall before the day is over. Never underestimate the power of small accomplishments to bring up your levels of motivation, which I'm gonna need. So here's kind of like maybe just like an interesting truth when it comes to taking a bike like this and getting it going again in one day, like hopefully less than 6 to 8 hours. Truth is, I've become a ruthless, disgusting pig mess destroyer of the shop, getting the bike ready, getting the bike done, pushing things kind of out of the way, and then once it's done, like, go ride it. And that might take like 2 hours afterwards. Get home, edit the video, put it up. It's typically like a couple of days, possibly weeks, that I'll just kind of like gingerly, tiptoe my way around. Well, tiptoe my way around this, this absolute ruin of a shop. Until, of course, my motivation and frustration meet each other at a point on some arbitrary graph that I'm not going to draw. And, it just says, enough's enough. Get it cleaned up. The process, while daunting at first, being like, I don't even know where to start. Everything's so disgusting. Not too different than shooting these vlogs. Once you start, momentum takes over, satisfaction just about guaranteed. I'm gonna move these bikes out of here. It's always the bikes that make up the most daunting portion of this. They're just so big, they take up so much volume. This one's not even supposed to be in here. This one lives inside. This mess looks daunting, but you just pick away at it. It'll pretty well clear itself up. This should probably be in my car. Is it weird that I'm using glass cleaner to clean my crappy wood workstation? Any suggestions on better cleaner for bad pine plywood surfaces? Very much would be very helpful. Okay, I may have gotten a little bit distracted, but satisfaction nonetheless. This is 100% better than usual. And all of that, I mean, let's be honest, necessary cleaning provoked by this free bike. This, too small for me. Angela's actually interested in owning it. Street Stomper by Specialized. I thought it would be fun to maybe explore exactly what the f a street stomper actually is. So the Street Stomper is like a relatively peculiar bike in the retro specialized bikes lineup. It's hard to find any sort of maybe reliable or decent information on it. Although I've done like very little research, I found a little bit of information that I was like, hey, that seems interesting. As far as I can tell, and I think the graphics help solidify this a little bit, the Street Stomper is definitely in the family of the Hard Rock, the Rock Hopper, and the Stump Jumper, but it's like a super insanely low-end version of those bikes, and it's actually more suited towards being on the street, hence Street Stomper. Based on my very limited knowledge, mind you, that it's like, it was a hybrid. It was like the original thought of a hybrid. So I guess this thing came out in a limited run for a limited number of years from like 87 to 89, maybe into 90. I don't know what year this is. I think it came in 3 colors, white, a Bianchi Celeste green style teal, and this blue. I mostly see them in this blue. The teal's really cool. The white is super nice. Yeah. One really cool thing about it, the Sagino crank, but also, and I think it's my favorite piece of it, is the very like motorbike style brake levers. Like, these things are so long and so tough that they actually make these old canties work really good. When I was playing around on the rocks with it, I actually grabbed enough front brake lever that it shot my feet off. Like, I almost went over the bars with like old school cantilever, old rotten out brake pad cantilever brakes. I guess you just kind of have to have all the right parts to make it all work pretty good. Anyway. For the last 4 years or so, I've been using the same low alpine like adventure hiking backpack as my backpack of choice to bring camera gear, riding gear, and all that stuff with me everywhere, which is, it's not the best choice of bag to bring any camera gear with you. It's just one big open duffel bag style compartment. Cameras float around in there, they bang around. Sometimes I'll bring a sweater with me to try and like ease the blow a little bit on the cameras. I've crashed many times with it on. I haven't broken a camera yet. It also hasn't ripped, but it's still not the best solution. I think I've got a better solution now. This is a real camera bag with skateboard straps from Chrome that I think is gonna make life just significantly better in every way in the future. Place to actually hold camera gear. Yeah, this is gonna make all the difference. Okay, I think I'm just gonna kind of like end it here. I do believe, if it doesn't rain, I've got a really good opportunity tomorrow to give this thing its first inaugural ride. Hopefully going back to Wentworth to play on that flow line some more with bikes like this. Just thanks for like hanging out with me. I get that it's like not the most fun video to watch, but believe it or not, like I love vlogging. I love making videos. Like, it like helps me get things that I don't want to do done. I can't wait to try this.